Good evening. I am here. It is 12:28 on Tuesday, July 15th. I skipped a day. I was going to come back yesterday, ended up coming back tonight instead. Long story short, I was depressed. It happens. I fall into bouts of depression. And yeah, I just was, not feeling great. I didn't want to come back and stream. This weekend was kind of like low energy for me. It was. I did a couple things, but nothing worth mentioning. It was just, daily stuff. And I don't know. Last night I felt very, I felt very off, and I felt that way through today too. In fact, last night I ended up passing out on my bed. I didn't go to sleep. I was sitting on my bed, and then I just passed out after a while, and that happened at it was 2:30, 3 in the morning, fully clothed with the lights on. I woke up at 6 a.m., 6:15, and I just saw it was getting light outside. I was like, ugh, alright, I gotta turn the lights off and go to bed proper. And yeah, it's just been kind of a not great time for me mentally. But, it happens. There's not a whole lot to say. I mean, I'm feeling better now. I've kind of thought about it and just try to reevaluate things and feel a bit better about it all. I'm still not 100%, but I'm doing a little better here. It's just gonna adjust the sound levels here a bit because I do notice they're a little low. It's been warm. I've been keeping cool because I've been inside all weekend. You know what? It's because it's the week after a convention, and I'm just like, man, I miss being there. Even if it wasn't the best AnthroCon I've gone to, it was still it still beats being here all the time. So I don't know. I guess I'm just a little bummed out over that, and some other stuff too. But yeah, I don't know. I played Splatoon over the weekend. I played a lot of Splatoon over the weekend, actually. I took part in the Splatfest, among other things. And, yeah, it was fun. Our Team Air, lost. It was what would you rather, what transportation would you rather use for vacation? And it was land, sea, or air. And I picked air, and we came in dead last. Hoo-hoo. Kinda sucked. And, yeah, that's kinda all there is to say, really. I'm here tonight. This weekend's gonna be a little not really different. It's just gonna be kind of a busier week. We're gonna do Deltarune tonight. Maybe tomorrow too. I'm not sure yet. I might do that last Mario Kart World stream that I had planned this week. So I've been trying to go for the gold trophies. I got all the mirror mode gold trophies in Grand Prix. I've been trying to go for all of them in Knockout Tour as well. That mode is such bullshit to have an actual trophy tied to it. You cannot it's impossible to guarantee getting gold on those. At least in Grand Prix mode, it's a 4-race thing. It's easy to kind of determine whether or not you're going to be able to do the end or not. And Knockout Tour, you could be in first place the entire fucking time and then get hit by a shell right before the finish line and just lose your place entirely. And it sucks. It sucks because you have to do so much work to get to that last section, and the game just, you get no reward for it. But also, Mario Kart World in general doesn't really reward you for getting cups, so I guess that's kind of the point. It was kind of the whole idea of embracing the chaos, but I don't know, man. Knockout Tour online is one thing when I'm, playing with other people, and it's oh, how far can I get? But, playing it offline and single player and trying to get the crowns for it is infuriating. Because at least online, you get second or third place, you're hey, I still beat 22 people. If you get a silver on a single player Knockout Tour, it's yeah, I lost. I did my best, and I still got overtaken by one CPU who threw a banana at the right spot time. Not even threw a banana, threw a shell, or friggin', I don't know. Used a mushroom at the right time. It's annoying. But yeah, I want to do one more Mario Kart World stream. At least one more planned one in multiplayer. I'm assuming we're going to get some sort of update to the game in the next month or two. That's going to add some more stuff to it, because it doesn't really feel like there's a ton there. So in addition to that, in Deltarune, I checked and Super Quest got the update that was going to come out at the beginning of July. So I'm going to be doing that probably at some point soon. And other than that, Donkey Kong on Thursday. I don't know if I'll have it Thursday. If I have it Friday, I will do a Friday stream instead of a Thursday stream. Well, I'll probably still do a Thursday stream, but I'll also do a Friday stream. Fuga 3, I'm going to try my best to squeeze in there as well. Get all the endings and stuff. I may have to spread that out a bit because, you know, we got Donkey Kong coming out this week, and then next week, we have No Sleep for Kaname Date, the third Somnium Files game. So, that's going to be in there too. But, yeah, it's gonna start getting busy. Like, we're gonna, like, that's why I want to kind of finish Deltarune, Mario Kart, and everything else that I was playing over the last month and a half. Because it's time to move on to new games. And, yeah. That's kind of it. Yeah, I got Collection of Mana over the weekend. Best Buy was unloading their physical copies of this game for, like, $11 plus tax with free shipping. So I got this for $12, and it's like, man, that's such a good deal. I had wanted it for a while. Like, I'd always wanted it, but, like, I was like, I can't really justify buying it. Because it's, you know, it's 3 Mana games at well, not at full price. It was like, I think it's $40, $40. I can't remember. But yeah, it's got Final Fantasy Adventure, Secret of Mana, and it's also got a fully translated SNES version of Trials of Mana. So it's neat that Square Enix gave us, like, this actually came out before the remake of Trials of Mana, and it's cool that Square Enix just kind of gave us the choice of you know, of either playing this or the remake when it came out. You know, a lot of, you know, like Sega, they took down the original Sonic Generations when the remake came out. And, you know, it's weird because, like, now they're also charging you $50 to buy the Switch 2 version of the game if you want it again. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Square Enix kind of made the right decision there. Also, they're just solid ports. It's M2 worked on Collection of Mana, who are the same people that did, like, all the old, like, Sega Ages ports. I believe they did some of the Nintendo. They did the, I believe M2 also makes the Nintendo Switch Online, or I guess now it's called Nintendo Classics. I think M2 makes the emulators for those. See, that's weird. GameCube, it's called Nintendo Classics, but these other 3, all the other ones are still called Nintendo Switch Online. Nintendong. Hey, Karma. But yeah, M2 worked on this. Pretty good. It's a very bare-bones collection. It's just the games with, like, a sound test added and some fun borders. But, I mean, for, you know, again, I got this for $12 physically. So that's a pretty damn good deal. Speaking of games that aren't a good deal, I kind of looked into... I don't know why this came up, but the very first game I streamed fully, back before I started streaming regularly, was called Dust and Elysian Tale. And I remember they released it on Switch, but then I also found out that there was a physical version of it, and I looked it up, and it's like $120 for the physical version. And I'm like, oh boy, that sucks, because I kind of wanted that. Having trouble with your code? Oh, for class? I'm sure you'll figure it out. I know nothing about code. Also, you finally played the stuff off that you needed to. Thank yous. Oh, no problem. I'm glad I could help. I'm glad I can commission you to draw weird, funny art for me. Weird, funny, horny art. And yeah, that's kind of everything. I mean, I ordered a case for my Switch 2, actually. Not a case, but like, kind of like a back panel. A back panel with side grips for the controllers. Because there's one thing I with the Switch 2 that I haven't been big on. It's a bit harder to hold. There's like a seam on the Joy-Con 2s, and they kind of like come to a point that digs into my hand a little bit. And this case is supposedly like very good and kind of rounds out. It adds like the Pro Controller, like modern like bumps to the bottom of the controller, so it'll make it easier to hold. And apparently it's very easy to take on and off. So that's good too. Not for class, you dropped that, you left months ago. Oh, it's for making a dating sim game. Oh, well, I mean, it's good practice. Anyway, tonight, I already talked about what I'm doing tonight. It's Deltarune. We're gonna do more Chapter 4. We're in the weird route, so expect some crazy shit to happen. And yeah, that's it. Again, I've been kind of brushing off the rust since I got back from Anthrocon, but, like, I'm sorry I'm not, like, I'm sorry I'm not, like, back in the saddle fully here. Like, I want to be, I just haven't been in the best place mentally, and I'm fighting through that as the best I can, and kind of trying to deal with things in my life to make things better. It's not going super well, and, you know, it's obviously it's not just me that's going through stuff like this, but man, I thought I was past this. I thought being almost 40 made me exempt from this bullshit. But no, that's just how things go. But anyway, I'm going to start Deltarune now. So don't go anywhere, because we're about to start. I say don't go anywhere because I'll be right back, but I'm actually leaving. Like, I just put the PNGtuber away, I mute the microphone, and then I stop the recording, and that's it.